Daniel Carter's phone screen glowed in his trembling hand, the image burning into his mind. His wife was laughing, leaning close as another man whispered into her ear. The timestamp mocked him. It was 3 hours ago. The location data said she was at work. But she wasn't. The motel parking lot security feed proved otherwise. So did the credit card bills, the same Tuesday charges piling up for half a year. Each piece of evidence he'd gathered told the same story, stacking brick by brick into a wall of betrayal. 15 years together, and now he saw her for what she really was. "Honey, you're home early." Mila's voice floated from the kitchen, sweet and syrupy, poison hidden in sugar. She appeared in the doorway, wrapped in the anniversary dress she once claimed was too tight to wear. The irony sliced him open. He slid his phone into his pocket and forced his breathing steady. Traffic was light. He studied her perfume as she kissed his cheek. Expensive, unfamiliar, not the cheap brand she always bought. "My sister's coming for dinner." And Jared, the brother-in-law, the man from the motel. Daniel swallowed hard and plastered on a smile. "Great, I'll wash up." In the bathroom mirror, he barely recognized himself. 40, graying at the edges, stomach softened from years of fast food and exhaustion. When exactly had he disappeared from his own life? The doorbell saved him from his reflection. Voices filled the house. Mila's sister Lisa babbled about her banking job. Jared's booming laugh carried through the walls like a hammer blow. Then Daniel's parents arrived, his mother balancing a store-bought pie she'd no doubt claim was homemade, his father clapping his shoulder with enough force to sting. Jared offered him a beer, and Daniel noticed how the man couldn't quite look him in the eye. Guilt, maybe. Or just arrogance. Dinner played out like a cruel theater. Mila's hand lingered on Jared's arm when she laughed at his jokes. Lisa whined about her mortgage while eating food Daniel paid for. His mother criticized the roast without lifting a finger to cook it herself. And then Mila's dagger. "Danny's been working late a lot. Haven't you, honey? Electrical work doesn't stop at 5. Daniel watched her carefully, the tension at the corners of her eyes, the nervous twisting of her ring. "Lies. Always lies." Jared smirked. "All that overtime, huh? Bet you'll be driving a new truck soon." Daniel forced a smile, hiding the truth. He hadn't been saving for a truck. He'd been planning a trip to Hawaii, her dream getaway. Now he wondered who she thought she'd be taking. After dinner, while the women whispered in the kitchen, Daniel stepped outside. His phone buzzed in his palm. A message from an unknown number. "Check your email. You deserve to know." He opened it and froze. Screenshots from a group chat titled, "Poor Danny." His wife, her sister, her cousin Amy. Months of laughing at him, mocking him, comparing him to Jared. "I fake it with him now. He's so clueless. Does he still do that thing with his tongue?" The phone slipped from his hand, clattering against the porch boards. 15 years of marriage reduced to a punchline. "You okay out there?" his father called. "Fine," Daniel lied, voice hollow. He picked the phone back up, scrolling further. The hidden camera he'd planted weeks ago had captured everything. Mila and Jared in his bed, laughing about how pathetic he was, bragging about using his paycheck to fund their motel rooms. Darkness unfurled inside him, patient and steady. A plan began to form, clear and methodical. Just like wiring a house. Build the foundation, strip away everything that doesn't belong. He walked back inside with a smile. "Anyone want coffee?" The next morning, Daniel didn't go to work. For the first time in 5 years, he called in sick. Instead, he walked into the office of Patricia Graves, a divorce attorney with sharp eyes that missed nothing. He dropped a flash drive on her desk. "My wife is sleeping with her brother-in-law. I have proof. What are my options?" Patricia reviewed the evidence without flinching. "How long has this been happening?" she asked. 6 months that I can prove. Maybe longer." Daniel's voice was steady now. The shock was gone, replaced by something colder. He explained their finances. Joint ownership of the house with his parents as co-signers, his higher income, her car financed through his credit union, credit cards he alone paid down. Patricia leaned back. "We'll file on grounds of adultery. With documentation like this, alimony is unlikely. The house could get interesting, though. If your parents push their investment, we might force a sale." Daniel thought of his father's dismissive words at dinner, his mother's pie. They might agree. For the first time in months, he felt control return to his hands. He left Patricia's office lighter, a man with a plan. That evening, he bought surveillance gear, a burner phone, a recorder. At home, Mila was suddenly attentive, cooking, smiling too sweetly. "You look better," she said, kissing him. "Less tired." "Took a personal day," he replied, watching her carefully. "Maybe I should take more. Spend time with my wife." For a flicker of a second, fear crossed her face. Later, while she showered, Daniel cracked her laptop. The old password still worked. Anniversary dates, pet names, all the combinations he'd once helped her create. Inside were photos, videos, chat logs. Proof that the affair wasn't just physical. It was a whole separate life she was building with Jared. The chat threads revealed plans to drain their accounts, discussions of his life insurance policy, timelines for filing divorce once they'd bled him dry. "He'll believe whatever I tell him. He always has." He copied everything. Evidence and motive. They weren't just betraying him, they were plotting to erase him. The next morning, Daniel visited his parents. He told them the truth, showed them the screenshots. His mother paled. His father clenched his fists. "She's been laughing at us all," Daniel said quietly. "And she's counting on you being on the deed to get more out of the house." Patricia's strategy made sense now. His parents could call back their $20,000 investment, force a sale, strip Mila of any real claim. After a long, silent look between them, his father finally nodded. "Then that's what we'll do." All week, Daniel prepared. He moved his paycheck into a new account, changed every password, documented every expense. Each night, he kissed Mila goodbye, let her lie about working late, and smiled, knowing every word she spoke now was fuel for his case. On Friday, Jared arrived for dinner again. "Hey, brother-in-law." Jared's grip was confident, cocky. "How's business?" "Shocking," Daniel replied smoothly. "And construction?" They traded pleasantries, but Daniel soon steered the conversation. He opened his laptop, spreadsheets glowing on the kitchen counter. 8 years of payments. All mine. Insurance, taxes, utilities, every dime from me. Mila's contributions? Practically nothing. Jared's face tightened. Daniel leaned closer, his voice sharp. "Moonlight Motel. Tuesdays. Room 237. Ring any bells?" Jared went pale. "Danny, I can explain. Explain why you've been screwing your sister-in-law in rooms I paid for? Explain why you're in a group chat mocking me? Explain 6 months of betrayal while I work to pay for the roof over your heads." Jared stammered, but Daniel didn't let him breathe. He pulled out his phone, eyes burning. "You'll explain to my lawyer, to your wife, to your boss. Because now, everyone gets to know who Jared Thompson really is." Jared froze, panic flashing in his eyes. "You can't. Please. My kids." Daniel's smile was cold. "Then your kids will finally see the man their father really is."
Daniel stepped toward the kitchen door, his voice sharp. "Get out of my house. This is madness. Mila's at her sister's, probably scheming the next move. But it doesn't matter anymore." Daniel pulled the door open. "You've already lost. You just don't realize it yet." Jared didn't argue. He walked out in silence. Daniel locked the door, poured himself a drink, and sat down. The first move was made. From here, everything would accelerate. 2 hours later, Mila returned, panic etched across her face. "What did you say to Jared?" "He called me in tears, rambling about lawyers and photos." Daniel stayed calm in his armchair, divorce papers resting on the table beside him. "I told him the truth. The same truth I'm telling you. It's over." "Over? Danny, you're frightening me." "What's over?" "Our marriage. Your affair. The lies. All of it." He pointed to the papers. "Sign them." Mila froze, staring at the documents like they might burn her. "This is about Jared?" "Danny, nothing happened. We're just friends." Room 237. Tuesdays. 6 months of receipts. Daniel's tone was granite. "I've got photos, videos, text messages. Proof of you mocking me with your family. You've been spying on me?" "No. I've been protecting myself. And good thing too, since you and your sister were plotting to empty our accounts." Daniel stood. "Sign the papers." "No. This is my house too. You can't just kick me out because you're having some crisis." "Actually, I can. My parents are calling in their investment. 20,000 plus 8 years of interest. The house is being sold to settle it." "They can't. They already are." The for sale sign goes up Monday morning. Daniel grabbed his keys. "You have until then to choose sign with dignity or fight and watch everything spill out in court." "Where are you going?" "Motel." "Feels fitting." He paused at the door. "I canceled the credit cards, changed the bank passwords. If you need money, ask your boyfriend." He left her standing there, clutching divorce papers, finally realizing the price of betrayal. The Moonlight Motel wasn't as bad as Daniel imagined. Clean rooms, fair rates, and a clerk who minded his own business. He paid cash for a week and settled into wait. He didn't wait long. Monday morning, the for sale sign went up. By noon, his phone buzzed with calls from Mila, her sister, even his mother-in-law. He ignored everyone. Tuesday, Mila appeared at the motel, hair greasy, makeup smeared, still wearing yesterday's clothes. The confidence she once flaunted was gone. "Danny, please, we need to talk."
Talk then.
"This is insane. You can't destroy our marriage over a mistake." "A mistake? 6 months is a pattern. Planning to drain our accounts is theft. Mocking me with your family is cruelty." Daniel leaned on the doorframe. "But go ahead, tell me how I'm the problem. I know you're hurt. I know I messed up. But people make mistakes. We can fix this. Can we fix the videos of you and Jared laughing about my paycheck while you slept with him in my bed? Can we fix the texts where you call me pathetic to your sister? Some things can't be fixed, Mila. Only ended. I love you. No, you love my money, my stability, having someone to laugh at with your friends. You never loved me. That's not true. The affair didn't mean anything. It was just physical. It meant everything. It meant you stopped being my wife. It meant you became a stranger." Her sobs might have moved him once. Now they sounded like manipulation. "I'll end it with Jared. I'll do whatever you want. You'll sign the papers. That's what I want. The house is worth $200,000. You can't just take it all. Watch me." Daniel shut the door in her face. By Thursday, the house had 3 offers. Daniel took the highest, a cash deal from a developer planning to tear it down for condos. Fitting. Friday, Mila returned, this time with Lisa and Amy, the same women who'd mocked him in group chats. "Danny, be reasonable," Lisa urged. "Mila made a mistake, but you're being vindictive." "Vindictive?" Daniel repeated the word like it was foreign. "Is that what we call justice now? You're ruining her life over a fling. I'm protecting mine from thieves." He turned to Amy. "Did you enjoy the group chat? All those jokes about poor, stupid Danny?" Amy dropped her gaze. "We were just venting. Girls talk, you know. Girls talk. Men act." Daniel pulled out his phone. "Want to see the video where Mila brags about taking me for everything in the divorce? Where she calls my mother a dried-up witch?" "That's enough," Mila snapped. "You've made your point." "Have I?" "Because your family still thinks this is negotiable." He looked at all 3. "Let me be clear. The marriage is over. The house is sold. Mila walks away with nothing but her clothes and whatever Jared can give her." "You can't leave her with nothing," Lisa protested. "I can. I will. And if any of you interfere, I'll make sure the whole town knows exactly who you are." His smile was ice. "Try me." They left in silence. The closing was set for Tuesday. Daniel walked away with $180,000 after debts. Mila got nothing she still refused to sign. Saturday night, Jared made his final move. Daniel was leaving a diner when Jared stepped from the shadows with 3 construction workers. Big men, fists ready. "Time to settle this like men," Jared sneered. 4 against 1. Very brave. Daniel kept his hands calm, ready. "I knew you'd try this. You humiliated me. Cost me my marriage. My kids won't speak to me. You humiliated yourself. I just recorded it. I loved her. You used her like she used me. Difference is, I'm done being used." Jared signaled his men. They advanced. Daniel lifted his phone, thumb pressing a button. "I wouldn't." "What?" "Police have had you under watch since Tuesday. Threatening a witness in a divorce case is serious. They're parked right over there." He pointed to a sedan across the street. "Move and see what happens." Jared glanced, saw 2 silhouettes in the car, and deflated. "This isn't over." "Yes, it is. Go home, Jared. What's left of it?" The closing went smoothly. Daniel signed the papers, collected his check, and handed over the keys. Mila wasn't there. Her lawyer claimed she was hospitalized for stress-related chest pains. Daniel felt nothing. He drove to the cemetery where his grandfather rested, the man who taught him about electricity, hard work, and respect. "You'd understand, Grandpa, even if you wouldn't like how I did it. I became someone else. Someone I barely recognize. But maybe that's what it takes. Maybe nice guys really do finish last." The wind stirred the oaks. Daniel took it as agreement. Then he drove to the small apartment he'd rented. A clean slate, a fresh start. 3 weeks later, the phone rang. Mr. Carter, this is Janet Morrison. I found her card in my husband's wallet. Sorry, Mrs. Morrison, I think you've got the wrong number. You help people like me, don't you? Spouses who think we're stupid. Daniel looked at the plain white cards on his desk, his name and phone number. Word traveled fast in small towns. What makes you think your husband is cheating? He's working late, buying clothes, hiding his phone. Her voice cracked with pain. I know he thinks I'm stupid. I know he's planning something. I want to know the truth, and I want him to pay. Daniel smiled, that old hunger for justice stirring. Mrs. Morrison, I think I can help. 6 months later, Daniel Carter's consulting business was thriving. He helped betrayed spouses gather evidence, protect assets, and take revenge, just inside the law. His reputation spread in whispers and referrals. He never saw Mila again, though rumors said she moved away with Jared, who'd lost his job and his family. Daniel's parents visited sometimes, proud but puzzled. His office was in a converted warehouse, Spartan, efficient, filled with filing cabinets of broken vows. No family photos, just business. One Tuesday, a knock came. Through frosted glass, Daniel saw a familiar face. Lisa, Mila's sister. He opened the door, studying the woman who once mocked him. Hello, Lisa. Danny, I need help. She looked older, worn down. Expensive clothes, but wrinkled. Makeup couldn't hide the fatigue. Help with what? My husband. I think her voice faltered. I think he's cheating. Daniel almost laughed at the irony, but kept professional.
Come in.
She sat across from him, fidgeting with her purse.
How long?
3 months. Maybe longer. He's been distant, secretive. She looked up. I know you hate me. I know what we did was cruel, but I have no one else. What makes you think I hate you? The group chat. The things we said. How we treated you. Lisa's voice cracked. I was awful. We all were. Yes, you were.
I'm sorry.
I know it doesn't fix anything, but I'm sorry. Daniel leaned back, studying her. The woman who'd laughed at his pain. Tell me about the changes you've seen. For an hour, Lisa listed the classic signs of infidelity. Daniel took notes, building her case like any other.
I can help, he said at last.
But once we start, there's no going back. If he's cheating, I'll prove it. If he's hiding assets, I'll find them. Then you'll decide what kind of justice you want. Lisa nodded. What do you charge? For you, no fee up front. 20% of whatever you protect or recover. Call it professional courtesy. Why help me after everything? Daniel paused, remembering the humiliation of her group chat. Because now you know how it feels. And maybe that's justice enough. Lisa left with the contract. Daniel watched her go, then turned back to his files. The business was booming. Payne paid well. The phone rang. Another broken heart, another betrayal. Daniel answered smoothly, already plotting angles. Outside, the city buzzed with secrets, lies, betrayals waiting to be exposed. Inside, Daniel built cases like circuits, precise and methodical, until the current flowed exactly where he wanted. He'd learned the truth. Nice guys might finish last, but patient men with evidence and lawyers finish rich.